In this video, I'm going to show you how you could use AI in order to repair your credit. So if you have any charge-offs, collections, bankruptcies, and even repossessions on your credit profile right now, and as a result, your credit score is in the 500s or 600s, this AI software will help you delete those items and boost your credit score into the 700s or 800s. Now, if you've ever consulted with a credit repair company or a credit repair specialist, you were probably told that it's going to cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars upfront in order to start the process. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how you could do it for free. Well, almost for free. All you have to do is pay for a $30 subscription to gain access to your credit reports and then link your credit report to AI software where AI will do all of the heavy lifting for you. So if you want to boost your credit score without breaking the piggy bank, here is how you could repair your credit using AI. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how the credit dispute process works, how you can use AI to do most of the work, what the expected time frame for results should look like, how to increase the success of your disputes, and what the worst outcome would be if you used AI to attempt to repair your credit on your own. So let's jump right into it. How the credit dispute process works. Disputing something on your credit report is the act of challenging the validity and accuracy of a negative account that is transcribed on your credit report. Think of it as being in school and you got a C- in chemistry. However, you don't think that the C- is accurate. So you challenge your teacher and you ask them to verify the process to the outcome and conclusion of your C-. And let's just say that throughout the process, the teacher identifies some inaccuracies or some missing assignments that they did not calculate into your overall grade. So your C- turns into a B+ at the end of your school year. So that is basically what you'll be doing with the credit reporting agencies as you attempt to remove charge-offs, collections, late payments, and any other derogatory marks found on your credit report. So if you could stomach challenging the credit reporting agencies on the accuracy of your report, here are the steps in the dispute process. Step number 1, obtain your credit report from all 3 bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Step number 2, identify errors, incomplete or outdated information, and all derogatory marks found on your credit report. Step number 3, create dispute letters challenging the validity and accuracy of any and all negative information on your credit report and use consumer law to request a thorough investigation. Step number 4, wait 30 days for a response and either rinse and repeat by sending a second, third, or fourth letter out. Or if your dispute is successful after the first letter, then congratulations and celebrate your success. Now, this is a simplified version of the dispute process, but this is exactly what you'll need to do in order to see results. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, that's great, but it sounds difficult. Because how do I get a copy of all 3 of my reports? How do I know what is accurate, incomplete, or outdated? How do I remove late payments or collections? How do I create a dispute letter? What do I include in that dispute letter? Which consumer laws should I reference in that dispute letter? If these questions are floating around in your head and you're overwhelmed already with the entire process, don't click away just yet, because this is where AI comes in and does all of the heavy lifting for you. We are now living in a world where AI can gather all 3 of your credit reports from all 3 bureaus, scan your report for inaccuracies and disputable information, and then create dispute letters on your behalf and reference consumer law to increase your odds of success in removing negative items and boosting your credit score. Now, which AI does all of this, you may be wondering? Smart Credit and Credit Versio. Smart Credit will allow you to access all 3 of your credit reports for a nominal fee of $29.95 per month. And Credit Versio will allow you to scan your reports for negative items and automatically create dispute letters on your behalf so you can easily download, print, and mail all of your dispute letters to all 3 bureaus. And Credit Versio is absolutely free to use as long as you have an active Smart Credit account. So let's walk through the process of creating a Smart Credit account and then linking your reports to your Credit Versio account right now. All right, so all you need to do is make your way over to smartcredit.com and go ahead and hit that orange sign up button. Now, really quick, when it comes to pricing for Smart Credit, the cost is going to be $29.95 per month, and that will get you access to all 3 bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, and then you can check your score unlimited times at that price point. So once you click that sign up button, then you're going to input your first name, last name, middle name, email, and go ahead and create a password, submit and continue. Then on the second page, it's going to ask you to verify your identity. Go ahead and enter in the last 4 of your social security number, birthday, address, and this is going to be your current address where you currently reside, zip code, and a current phone number. Go ahead and hit submit and continue. And just like that, you will have created a smart credit account. And on your smart credit accounts, you're going to be able to see your credit score. So you're going to see smart tracker, and this is going to be your score right here. And then for score builder, this is going to be the recommendations by Smart Credit in order to boost or build your score. I want you to hold off on this right now because we're going to be using Credit Verso in order to boost your score. However, if you want to play around and look at your Smart Credit account, if you scroll all the way down, you'll be able to see all of the accounts that you have, all of your installment loans, as well as your revolving lines of credit. So once you have your Smart Credit account, then you're going to make your way over to creditverso.com. So from Credit Verso, you're going to follow the same steps like you did with Smart Credit. Go ahead and click the sign up button, enter in your first name, last name, email, and password. Go ahead and check the agree to Credit Verso's terms and conditions, and then go ahead and hit the create account button. And then on the second page, you're also going to verify your mailing address, city, state, zip code, and phone number. Go ahead and click the add profile button. And then from here on the third page, it's going to ask you to enroll into a new smart credit account or connect your credit reports via your smart credit account that you already created on the previous window. So go ahead and scroll down and connect your credit report and go ahead and log into your smart credit account. Okay, so once you have your account set up on the dashboard for Credit Verso, this is where you're going to be able to see all three of your credit scores from TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Now, as you can see right here, I already started my first round of disputes because I'm going to go ahead and remove some of the negative items that were found on my credit report. However, for you, the AI software is going to recommend what you should dispute on your first round. So I strongly advise to just follow the AI's recommendations because they are going to be able to see all of the inaccuracies, incompleteness, as well as all of the things that could be verified or unverified by the creditor who is holding the negative or derogatory mark. So if you scroll down on the Credit Verso dashboard, this is where you'll be able to see all of your accounts, all of the positive accounts, all of the repaired accounts, all of the deleted, disputed, and negative accounts with Credit Verso. Now, once you follow all of the AI's recommendations as far as which items to dispute, then it's going to create a dispute letter on your behalf that is customized to your credit profile and your credit report. And so as an example, I'm going to go ahead and show you my dispute letter for round one. So as you can see right here at the top of the letter is going to be my personal information. So for your dispute letter, it's going to be your personal information. Then just below that, you're going to have your date of birth as well as your social security number. This is where you're going to handwrite your date of birth as well as your social security number. Just below that, you're going to have the credit bureau who you're going to be sending this letter to. And again, you're going to have three separate letters, one for Experian, one for TransUnion, and one for Equifax. So you're going to have three different letters that you're going to have to send out because you're going to be targeting those individual credit bureaus to get those negative remarks removed. Now, as you can see right here in the middle of the letter, this is what I'm going to be disputing. So whatever it is that you're going to be disputing is going to be found at the middle of this letter. And if you have any inquiries that you want to challenge as well too, that's going to be located and added in automatically by AI software in this dispute letter. Now, also added at the bottom of your dispute letter is going to be consumer law that's going to be referenced and added in on your behalf so that you can apply pressure towards the bureaus to remove your negative items. And so for reference, I'm going to go ahead and read what AI was able to draft and include in this letter. So it reads, in light of the CFPB lawsuit filed against Experian on January 7, 2025, I respectfully request that you conduct a thorough investigation as required by the FCRA. Please do not accept the findings of any furnisher who hasn't provided comprehensive and detailed results. I ask that you share the specifics of your investigation, including the furnisher's response via mail. I personally signed and sent this letter. So what you're going to want to do is sign with black or blue ink at the bottom of this letter and then send them to each bureau to force their hand and remove all the negative items on your credit report. And that's it. It's as simple as that. What the expected time frame for results should look like. Okay, so in sending out dispute letters, each bureau legally has 30 days to respond when they receive your dispute letters. So within the first 30 days, inaccuracies can be updated and negative accounts can be removed from your credit profile. However, if all information in your dispute is determined accurate and verified, but you still feel that to be not true, then all you have to do is go back into your Credit Verso account, create your second dispute letter, send it off to the bureaus, and wait another 30 days. You will keep doing this for up to 4 or 5 rounds, and each time that you send a dispute letter, the demand to remove the negative accounts will increase in pressure. Now be mindful that you are not creating these letters yourself. Credit Verso will be using AI software and technology to draft the best letter on your behalf for your specific and customized situation. So at most, the entire process should take 5 or 6 months. But the great thing about this entire process is that every single time that you send out a dispute letter, it shouldn't take no more than 10 minutes of your time. So if you go all 5 rounds, the entire process shouldn't take no more than 1 hour of your time. How to increase the success of your disputes. Now, although not necessary, but it is good practice, every single time that you send in a dispute letter, you should also include a copy of your driver's license and or passport, and also include a copy of your utility bill or a bank statement to verify your identity every single time that you send in a dispute letter. I would also recommend that you send in these letters yourself and avoid using a credit repair company or other entity in order to send these letters on your behalf. The credit bureaus must acknowledge the dispute of all consumers by law. So to increase your chances of acknowledgement, I would recommend that you handwrite the send and return address on the outside of every single envelope and dispute letter that you send in. And lastly, I highly recommend that you stay consistent for at least 4 to 5 rounds, because most people stop after the first or second round. However, if you persist into the 4th or 5th round, you will increase your chances and odds of success. Also, every single round that you persist, you are asking the credit bureaus to verify the information on your credit report and provide proof of thorough investigation of that information. And many times creditors cannot verify and provide proof of an account because most creditors are terrible at storing consumer data. Be mindful, just like you and I, creditors are constantly changing softwares. So when they change softwares, information and data is getting lost in that shuffle. So stay consistent, persist, and don't give up. What the worst outcome would be if you use AI to attempt to repair your credit. Okay, so if you use the recommended AI software and persist the entire 5 rounds, the worst outcome for you would be that the bureaus would not delete anything off of your credit reports, and your score as well as your report would remain unchanged, and you would also be out of pocket at $180 because the smart credit subscription would cost you $29.95 each month. And if you persist all 5 rounds, that would end up being roughly 6 months worth of subscription if you factor in the time that the credit bureaus would receive and also send out a response to your dispute letters. So as you can see, there is very little downside in using AI to repair your credit. However, the upside can be tremendous. As an example, if you bought a $20,000 car and you had bad credit and you were quoted 10% APR on a 60-month term for an auto loan, your monthly payment would be $425 each month with a total interest paid of $5,496. Versus if you bought that same $20,000 car with good credit and you were quoted a 5% interest rate off of the same term, which is going to be 60 months, your monthly payment would be $377 with a total interest paid of $2,645. That's a difference of $2,851 in interest over 5 years. So in conclusion, it's probably a good idea to use this AI software to fix your bad credit. All right, guys, that's all I got for you here in this video. Please don't forget to use the links in the description box. Like, share, and comment in this video if you found it valuable. And if you decided to follow the recommendations in this video and you saw results, do us all a favor and please share it in the comment section below, because your story can inspire others to take action and also see results. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.